Hey mamas, we are doing a part 2 of this tag because I had to stop. So yeah, here is part 2 of the mom tag. I will post the link to the first video below, so if you didn't see it, you can go see that and then come see this one. So this is the mom tag. So we're on question number 12, and that is, what is the worst thing your child has ever done? I will tell you. And if you can beat this, please post it in the comments because I would love that encouragement right now. But if you can beat this worst thing that your child has ever done, being 5 and under, or should I say 3 and under, because it was my 3-year-old who did this. So we were walking to our community pool. We were living in our apartment at this time. And we were walking to the pool, and I look back and my daughter is holding something furry. And in my mind I'm thinking, oh, did she bring a stuffed animal? I don't, recall her doing that. I didn't want her to bring a stuffed animal because we're going to the pool. So it occurred to me, I'm like, no, she did not bring a stuffed animal. So I looked back again, and she is holding a dead squirrel. And it is dead, like really dead. Like it has maggots in the mouth, dead. Like I don't know why it was even there to begin with, because it has obviously been dead for a while and nobody picked it up or got rid of it. Right next to a community pool. I was grossed out. I freaked out. My daughter is holding this dead squirrel. All I can say is I was thanking the Lord for some hand thieves purifier until we got inside the house. I like poured it on her entire body while we were outside, and we did not go to the pool that day because that was enough stress that I could have handled that day. I was like calling my husband. I was like, should I take her to the hospital to just get her checked out? Because that was probably the worst thing that my child has ever done, and they have not topped it yet. And question number 13 is, what habit do you wish your child didn't have? I wish my children didn't fight. I don't know if that's a habit, but if it is, can they just not have that habit? Because it would just be amazing. Like, all 3 of my kids fight now. Even my youngest, who is 1, her and my 3-year-old will actually legit fight. And I'm like, Madeline, you are 1 year old. Like, no. All I can say is praise the Lord for oils, because yes, I do not like fighting. I do not like whining. Those are like the 2 things that I'm like, God, I receive your patience, I receive your strength. Fill me up, Lord, fill me up. Question number 14 is, what habit of theirs makes you really proud? Oh gosh, so many. With Evelyn, I love how she just loves people. She is the kid that is really sad when she leaves the park and she didn't make any friends. I love how much love she has for people. I love that she sees people. Like, we'll be walking and she'll be like, Mom, why does he look sad? Or why is she, upset? Or she's very observant of people and what their needs are. I love how she is such an amazing big sister, and she's so intentional at 5 with, her sisters and their needs. Like, I was cleaning the kitchen and she was playing with Laya, who is my 3-year-old. And Madeline wanted to play too, who's my 1-year-old. But they were playing the little Legos, so Madeline couldn't play with them yet. So Evelyn was like, okay, Laya, I'll play with you for 5 more minutes, and then I need to go play with my little sister because she needs me too. In that moment, I was like, man, my daughters are so blessed to have a big sister like Evelyn. So just like watching her, she's so positive and so full of joy. I just love that about her. For Laya, I love that she's bold. She is so strong-willed, and it's hard a lot of the times because I'm constantly having to remind her that she needs, to respect and honor and her elders and stuff like that. So that part's hard, but just like watching her and just how she can actually be bold and strong-willed, but at the same time be gentle, that is such an amazing quality and such a world-changing quality to have. And she is like such a sweet girl. I also love that Laya loves to help people. She's always like, if anybody needs any help for our groups or play groups or church groups, she's like the first one that's ready to get things done. So I love that about my Laya. My Madeline, she's still young, so it's still kind of hard to see her habits and qualities, but so far she's just such a genuinely pure little girl. Like, she's just so happy and just special and joyful, and I just love that about her. Question number 15 is, do you share any similarities with your child, both physically and personality? Not so much my youngest two, but with my oldest, Evelyn, we are so similar. We look alike, and we also have similar personalities. It's just like, sometimes I see her and I'm like, she reminds me so much of me. It's crazy. Question number 16 is, where would you like your child to be in 10 years? They're both, all three of them are still young, so in 10 years I would love all three of them to still be home, to still be in school. I would love to see them chase their dreams, and all of us as a family, I would love for all of us to be homeschooling and traveling the world. That's in 10 years, I want them to love Jesus with all of their heart and their soul and mind. I want them to be passionate about living God. You guys just love it when your two older kids wake up the baby from nap time and she's all grumpy. My favorite thing ever. Just kidding. So yeah, where was I? You say hi, Maddie? You say hi? Yeah. So let's finish up with their questions, because I don't know how much longer I can be on here, huh? I think my mommy time is about to expire. Yeah. Alright, so question number 17 is, what is something having a child has taught you? What is something having, whoa. Definitely, it's taught me patience. It has taught me to be kind to myself, because you really have to learn to do that. Or, where is it? Do you want to get that? Motherhood has really taught me. Just grabbing my oils. Did you take the oils? Motherhood has taught me to live a lifestyle of dependency on Jesus, which I think is so important, and I think it's the best possible lifestyle to live, living at a place of dependency, because when you're living at a place of dependency, you are living a limitless lifestyle, you are living a free lifestyle, because you're free of limits, because you're placing your limits in a God and a Father that has no limits and wants the very best for you. So yeah, that's definitely, if that makes sense, that is what being a mother has taught me. It has also taught me selfless love. Question number 18 is, did you imagine you'd be a mom at the age you became a mom? Yes, definitely. I always wanted to be a young mom. I remember as a little girl, I've always wanted to be a mom. That's all I wanted to be, like, just make me a mom, and I would be happy. Yeah, it's a valid. You want to smell the valid? It smells so good. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Here, let me get your... I get you your oil. Guys, this is real life right now. I'm not even going to edit this because it's real life. Here. It's real life. And we need to see a real life moment sometimes. Oh, I just hit my elbow. Ow, that really hurt. But yeah, I've always wanted to be a mom from the very beginning. So definitely, to be honest, I wouldn't have minded being an even younger mom. But I think 21 is a good age. So the question number 19 is, describe your child in a single sentence. Let's see, Evelyn, I would say kind, genuine, joyful. Laya, feisty, strong-willed, and kind. All of my children are just very kind. for the most part. Madeline, it would be just pure, gentle, and sweet. That would be how I would describe my youngest. Even though she doesn't seem very sweet right now, I promise she is. She was just really awakened by her 2 older sisters. So, yes, happy Monday. Let's see, question number 20 is, how have you changed as a person since becoming a mom? I think my previous answers to similar questions and this kind of sum that up. I've learned to really, I've lowered my expectations a lot. I've given up my limits and just completely is learning to give them to Jesus. And in return, he gives me his limitless. Are you putting your oil on? Are you putting your oil on? Yes, that one goes behind her ears, right? She knows how to do it. Say, I need some help with my emotions. Yes, I do. I know. In so many words, guys, how I have changed as a mom is I am just learning. I am more open to learning. I am more patient. I am learning to be more kind. I am learning to let go and let God. I am waking up each morning and saying, I surrender all, and I am okay with not being in control anymore, because if I was still fighting for control, I would just be miserable, because any mom knows that a mom who tries to be in control quickly learns how not in control she is. But yeah, so yes, those are my answers. I am tagging some amazing mamas below to do this tag too. I hope my answers encouraged you, and yes. Let me know if you have a better story than that squirrel story for my daughter. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I gotta get off because my boy was grumpy and she needs mama time. Can you say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. Can you say, or you're not going to say goodbye? You're just going to give a little look. Can you blow kisses? Mwah. Mwah. No, you're not going to do that either? Okay. Maybe next time. I'll see you guys later. Bye.